Hi, and welcome to another Allar tutorial. In this tutorial, we're going to go over how to make a little red icon for our health icon for our HUD. And if you're an artist, go ahead and completely skip this tutorial. This is only about the the making of the art involved. And it's going to be a very, very bad HUD icon we're going to make out of this, but once again, this goes back to I'm a programmer, I'm an artist. If you know how to make art, then go ahead and completely skip this. Alright. Now, the first thing we want to do is we want to open up our Photoshop file of our HUD texture that we've been working on. Alright, so with this, I've already sectioned off an 80 by 80 square in my texture. You can make it as big as you want to. I just picked 80 by 80 at random, and that's what I like. So my texture coordinates start at 131 and they go to 210, and it goes from 0 to 80, so that's my dimensions for my pixel. So technically it's 79 by 80, but I wanted my end result on the right side to be a round pixel number, so I chose what I did. 80 by 80, there we go. So I'm going to go ahead and create a new document, which is 80 by 80 precisely. And I'm going ahead and double click this background layer to unlock it. I'm going to fill it with black by hitting Alt Backspace. There we go. Alt Backspace fills in our foreground color. Now I'm going to go ahead and change my ruler to percentage by right clicking on it and clicking percent. I'll drag over a 50 or guidelines at 50 on both sides. I'm going to take my line tool, make my weight at 15 pixels at the top, change my color to red, go ahead and drag this over, boom, just like that, over the entire thing. There we go, right across. And I did it on the wrong layer, as you can tell here, so I'm going to go ahead and undo those by hitting Control-Alt-Z, make a new layer, and do it again. It's on the right layer this time. Pretty important that's on a different layer. Alright, now that we've done that, you can go ahead and go to select all, which is Control A on your keyboard. Go ahead and select and go to Modify and go to Border. I'm going to type in a border of 4 pixels. It's a border selection. Go ahead and delete that. So we got this red crosshair thing going on. So now I'm going to go to my blend effects, which is just FX blend down here. Go to blending options. Opens up this dialog box. This is a way for us programmers to cheat art because if we're not good at it. You can do some cool things here, even though it's totally obvious that you've used these effects. But yeah, whatever works, right? So I'm going to go ahead and first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to add a drop shadow, which we can't tell because the background is black. And drop shadows are pretty much the indication that we're using this because every programmer or asset I've ever ran into has a drop shadow. So we can break from that if we want to, but I like drop shadow. So inner shadow, that's not cool. Outer glow, that's cool. I'm going to go ahead and make mine, or click on this gradient button, make this more of a green color, just slightly. I do that by clicking the gradient, clicking thing here, clicking this first stop at the bottom left, clicking color, choosing the green color, hit OK, there we go. And that's the end of that. Alright, so bevel and emboss. That looks cool. That looks too much though. Another thing you'll see that's common is everybody bevels their stuff. It's because they think it looks cool. And I do too. But you shouldn't overdo it. And if you're a real artist, you wouldn't be doing it at all. You'd be painting your own stuff that looks cool. So, we have that there. I'm going to go ahead and do a gradient overlay. That's not what I want. I want a pattern overlay. That's cool. As you can see here in my little pattern drop down box, I have a bunch of different patterns. If you only have 2 in your top left, go ahead and click this arrow. Now use artist surfaces. It's going to give you this pop-up box. Go ahead and click OK. And you'll get all these things. So I'm going to go ahead and click random things, and I'm going to find one I like. That one's cool. So I'm going to go ahead and close that. And then I'm going to change my blend mode to linear light, just so something that comes through. And I don't like how that turned out, so I'm going to reduce my opacity down. Still don't like the pattern. I'm going to select the pattern. Which one of these will I pick? I think that one looks very subtle and cool. There we go. Bring that up a little bit. That's good. Cool. I want to go ahead and add a stroke. Change my size to 1 pixel. And it's not cool. I'm going to put this on inside, see what that looks like. That's kind of cool. Very cool, very cool. I'm going to go ahead and do a satin overlay. I'm not sure what's going on here, but just going to click the color. I want some purple. I didn't really do anything. How about some blue? some green. That looks ugly. How about we don't do this at all? Cool. Inner glow. We do the inner glow here. We can make this purple. What's that do? Oh, that's cool. I like that. Alright, stroke. Let's make sure it's on one pixel inside. Cool. This color is black. That's cool. I'm gonna go ahead and change this color to something like orange. Oh, that's ugly. Got some blue. Oh, that's cool. How about a little bit less blue? Or black? That's cool. I like that. It's pretty much the most retarded looking health crosshair, but hey, this just proves to your other artists in your team that hey, you should redo this because this looks ugly. Alright. Color overlay. Let's scale this down. Why do we need a color overlay? I don't know, because it's there. So I'm gonna do a orange. Why not? I said orange. Damn it, I said orange. Orange. There we go. I'm gonna change this to a color burn. Sounds fun. Where's color burn? Color burn. And not doing anything. Uncheck that box. Alright, hit OK. I'm gonna go ahead and select all in the layer. I'm gonna hit copy. Boom, copy. And then that's the one I already made earlier. You can tell it's kind of similar. And it's a little bit more orange though. But so once you have your texture, I'm gonna use this one instead. But I can't remember the exact settings that I used to make this, but you know, same thing really, same process, different colors. I'm gonna paste this, and you'll see it pastes nothing but red. That's not cool. So I'm gonna go ahead and undo this. Said undo. Alright, then I want to go back to this thing here, the one we created. I'm going to delete this black layer. Delete it. Alright, so I'm going to go to Control Select. I'm going to Control click my layer here, so it only selects our layer, and that's not going to work. So I'm going to go Control A again, go edit, copy, merged. Cool, let's see what that does. Go ahead and paste. Boom. Now, I don't know if it got, if it copied the transparency in the back or if it copied black. So I'm going to go ahead and uncheck. Oh, there we go. It copied transparency. Cool. So I'm going to go ahead and keep that. Alright, I almost forgot. We're going to need to add an alpha channel for this too. So we're going to go ahead and go back to Photoshop. I'm going to select my layer here, which I'm going to rename to Health Crosshair or Health HUD. Alright, so I'm going to select that. Boom, just like that. And I'll do automatically all the feathering and whatnot. We'll go ahead on channels, go ahead and create a new map thing, and we're only going to get this, but that's not right because we need it on another alpha layer. So I'm going to go ahead and hit Control X, and that was not Control X. So actually that was, but that wasn't what I wanted. Alright, so edit copy, we do that. Then we go into alpha 1, we hit paste, boom, there's our alpha. Alright, now that we got that there, we can go ahead and delete our alpha 2. Just like that. And there's our alpha, we're looking nice. Now save it, and now we are done. Alright, so now that you have your health HUD icon, go ahead and load up into your game and start drawing with it. If you're an artist, yours will hopefully look a lot better than mine. Alright, so see you in the next tutorial. And that was the wrong window, where you see me edit the same video. Whoa, that's like a paradox or something. Not really though. Alright, so see you in the next tutorial.